Hello, Facebook Live. I'm going to take off my glasses. Hello, Facebook Live. How are you tonight? Trying to fix my clothes. I think I like this hair right here. What do you guys think? Fix the lighting a little bit. How are you guys, Facebook? I'm going live. How are you? Good evening to everyone. And I just wanted to say thank you all for joining. I'm going to share this live with some people. Share on my timeline, share to my group so people can start chiming in if you don't mind. Please come in and tell me where you're from. Be greatly appreciated. I'm going to be talking about rejection. Rejection. We all hate it, but it is a part of our growth process, and we all need to be able to overcome rejection. It's not the most comfortable place to be in, but we definitely need to learn how to accept rejection. Can you ever get comfortable with it? Not so much, but being able to overcome it is the best. And so how you're going to do that, how you're going to overcome rejection is to accept. First thing you're going to do is learn to accept rejection. It's like I said, it's not always comfortable, but it's a part of the process. Good evening, Sherry. Thank you for joining. And not all the time we're going to be accepted. And so what that means is if you're applying for a job and it's something that you really, really want and you don't get it, that doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means that you didn't meet their qualifications or what they're looking for. Or maybe you weren't quite the fit for them. But definitely don't beat yourself up for not getting the position or not getting the job. It just means that it wasn't the right timing. Now, what I mean by timing is it wasn't the right time for you to maybe get a promotion. It wasn't time for you to get that job, but also look at it as it could be a blessing. Now, what that means is, rejection seems in a bad light, but it could be that God is saving you from something that's on the other side of that door that you quite don't understand or not that you don't understand, but something on the other end that he's trying to save or prevent you from being hurt from or being indulged in that maybe you shouldn't be involved with. It could be a company that doesn't have the same goals or mindset as you, or doesn't, it's not a cultural fit for you. So he's saving you by sending you the rejection letter because he already knows that that's not your correct path to go down. So at the same time, it may be something that you really, really, really want, but you don't get it. Don't beat yourself up. It's just not the right time for you to get that position. So I just want you guys to know that you are worthy. You will get a position that you really, really want. It's just not the right time or maybe the right place or atmosphere for you at that time. So I just thought, I give you a little explanation, or not really an explanation, but a story that I've gone through and how I've been rejected in the past for positions, promotions, and things of that sort. So earlier on in my career, I started off as doing management, and I didn't have a degree. So I didn't have a degree, but that didn't mean I wasn't qualified to do the position. So I was doing all of the work, doing everything that I was supposed to be doing in the job, actually, but didn't have the title. Now, not having the title meant I was still doing everything they wanted me to do, but they would not promote me because I didn't have a degree. So I felt rejected. I felt like I wasn't worthy enough, but I had the mentality of, you know what? Then guess what? I'm going to go out and I'm going to go get my degree, and I'm going to push myself further. Now, if I wouldn't have gotten that rejection, I would have gotten the job. Guess what? I probably wouldn't have had my degree. So that's where it started. I started as basically a service, HR, doing service work in a service coordinator position, promoted myself to service manager, customer service and human resources, doing all of the paperwork and things like that. Now, I didn't get the position, but that didn't mean that I was not qualified for the position. So, it just meant that it wasn't my time to get the job. So I promoted myself by going and getting a degree. So I got my bachelor's degree. And then I wanted to get into being a director of human resources. Well, at the time, they told me, you know, I couldn't get the director level position because I didn't have a master's degree. Well, guess what? I chose to go back to school and elevate myself and get my master's degree. So that really took some couth and willpower, but I went back. It took me 19 months to get my degree, and it was the best thing that I've ever could have done, is go back and get the degree. And I'm really blessed that I did do that and challenge myself to accelerate my human resources career by getting a master's degree, an MBA. And I'm so thankful that I did that. So just sometimes when there's closed doors or you feel rejected, it's not that it's you. It's that God is closing doors too. So not only does God open doors, he also closes doors. And when he closes the doors, it's sometimes, more than likely, it's the right door that should be closed. So not all opportunity is good opportunity. So I want you guys to know that. Don't beat yourself up. Just know that you are worthy. And when that opportunity comes around, you will be chosen and selected for the position, and everything will fall into place. Now, my philosophy I always go by is, if it's too hard, it's not of God. If it's too difficult, or you got to run through hoops and loops and all this stuff to get a job opportunity, then guess what? Maybe that job opportunity is not for you. When it seems seamlessly easy and everything just falls into place, and the recruiter calls you back, and they call you in for a second interview, and just everything is laid out, and the red carpet is laid out for you, and everything just happens like A, B, C. That is of God, and he wants you to have the position, and everything's just flowing just so smoothly. Those are the positions that God has opened his door for and wants you to walk through. When it's difficult and everything is going against the grain, that must mean it's not for you and it's not of God. So I just want you guys to know that listen to the signs, hear his word, hear clear vision, and understand when it's difficult and hard, it's probably not the right opportunity. When it's easy and everything flows and you got the right compensation that you wanted, your benefit package is amazing, everything just seems so great and grand, it normally is of God, and he wants you to have that opportunity. So I hope that I'm speaking to someone that is going through a situation and they think that, you know, they're not worthy enough, or the promotion that you were supposed to get didn't come through. Doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means that the person is missing out on you, and it wasn't the right opportunity, or it just wasn't the right time for you to be blessed with that opportunity. So I just wanted to let you guys know that put your best foot forward. Send out at least 30 resumes a week. It's a numbers game out there. You are competing against other people in the same industry that have a lot of experience, and always know that your resume has to stand out. That's the only piece of communication that is going to get you in the door. So make sure you stand out. Your resume is amazing. And what I like to say, your resume is popping. It needs to pop out. It needs to say something. It needs to make a statement and make those recruiters and those hiring managers want to call you. So just know that I stand in agreement with you to find this opportunity to grow your skill set, to grow your knowledge, and to move to the next level in your career, whether it's human resources, construction, accounting, whatever industry or profession you're in. I'm standing in agreement with you to excel this 2018 to the next level. So be blessed, and I'll talk to you next week. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. Please share this video to enlighten anyone else that could be possibly beating themselves up from rejection. Rejection can also be a positive thing. So please share this, comment, like, and leave any message that you want. I also advise you to go into my human resources group. If you go onto the #1 HR expert page, you will find that I am located in the human resources /business/opportunities group. And you will find a lot of great information that I post in there if you are trying to excel your career. So thank you for joining in. And if you're watching the replay, please type in the comments replay so I know that you're watching. I look forward to talking to you guys next week, and God bless.